Bet. All right. So,
Like that wood.
what was you saying, bro, about black as fuck?
Oh,
You had something to say about that shit?
yeah,
Which
bro.
first of all, we did touch on a previous show. We kind of gave our review and shit. But, what was your view on it, you said?
I thought so I saw the show drop during the pandemic, and I checked it out. I didn't know what to expect for real, but I knew Kenya Barris got to be one of the most talented people
Sure.
I've ever seen.
Dope creator. For
Very
sure.
very 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 much so. So I'm looking at the show and shit, and I'm like, man, this shit is fucking brilliant. I'm two episodes in. I'm like, it's like he used every black frustration, black male frustration, and
Mm-hmm.
he turned it into art. He used every aspect of like our whole
Existence.
existence and turned it into art and made it tangible and made it legible for the average person, the average consumer and shit. I'm thinking like, dog, this might be some of the best shit I've ever seen. And I go look at the reviews. I'm a nerd and shit, bro. So I look at reviews and I look at shit like that. All
See
the
how
time.
people interpret it.
Yeah, checking the temperature and shit. So I'm like, the white people shaky on it, but of course they would be. I'm not.
Right, it ain't necessarily for them.
Yeah, I'm not.
Not just white.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of mixed reviews overall.
Yeah, and that's what shocked me, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
Uh,
y'all got mixed reviews for this. This is some of the best shit I've ever seen,
Say,
bro. For real.
Nigga, his name black as fuck and it's literally black as fuck. What could you possibly have, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm not here.
But
I'm
honestly, I think why what was throwing people off was more so the format of that shit. And I
Yeah.
think because the format was so much like Blackish, people kind of associated it with like the corniness sometimes of Blackish and kind of like
Right.
dismissed it a little more easily. But I wasn't that mad at it having the same format.
No, I thought it was.
It's
See,
his life. You know what I'm saying?
I
He
think-
just talking
yeah.
about his story, his family.
so as a creative, as y'all are creatives, and as y'all mature more into y'all lane, y'all get bigger, y'all gonna understand the importance of proving a point. And I think he structured it like Blackish to prove a point. Like it's not like he made
Yeah.
Blackish what it was.
Yeah, I agree.
And he elevated Blackish to what it is on ABC, and they can have as many talented people in the writing room as they want.
Yeah.
He the reason why Blackish is what it is. So I think he wanted to show with Black as Fuck. It's more like it's like a fuck you to the major networks.
Yeah,
to take
yeah.
the same shit. Like, I'm gonna take
Yeah.
the same shit and flip it and do it totally different.
Kind of niggerized it.
Right.
Really.
We gon'
Yeah.
I seen
It got
Blackish.
it kind of took it, put it on Netflix, which is kind of like the more, I guess, edgy underground platform. You know what I'm saying? It's explicit, but it still kept that, that same Blackish format. So I agree, it's like a slap in the face.
think
He
about
really get his shit off.
especially you, Kari. Think about all the people, all the greats we look up to. MJ, Jay,
Yeah.
Kanye, niggas like that. At every point in their career, Tiger Woods, every point in their career, they had to be like, all right, I need to prove a point. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I need to prove a point.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas didn't like Kingdom Come. All right, here's American Gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all niggas don't think I can run this 6 championship back with all this bullshit going on in Chicago. I'm about to run this 6 championship back.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
I'm fucking with you. He did it under their constraints, and then he came back and did that shit his way.
Yeah,
And it was
like-
still pretty successful, and
Right.
it definitely was a good show to me. So
Black
I
as
fuck
Fuck
with
was
it.
dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
You
Good
fuck with a
content,
heavy
for
T?
What? Top five.
Top five.
Top five.
Top five. All right, man. So, it's episode 7. We back. Still, going through a lot of shit out in the world, but we blessed with some special guests today, man. So, we got my man Smokey Dope in the building. Y'all might remember we, kind of touched on his
The Wolves.
his latest project on the last episode. We got my man Tez in the building. You know what I'm saying? Old high school friend. and Class in the building too.
What up, though? What up, though?
So,
What up, fellas? What's the deal?
What up,
What up,
King?
though?
What up, King? What
y'all
up,
know
King?
this nigga here. Shout out to Cool Breeze in the building, man, holding it down for us, man, on the board
Facts,
right now.
facts.
Shout out to Dank Frank, man. Dank Frank in the building, man. Provide the locale. So, Hot Takes, man, doing something a little bit different this time, man. We had special guests, so we want to make it a special show.
Bigger and better.
First thing I want to get into, man, is the state of the nation. So,
Hold on. Let's backtrack. So, State of the Nation.
Right,
usually,
right,
when we
right.
address that, it's basketball related. Are you referring to the State of the Nation as a whole?
Yes.
To the pandemic.
So,
All right. New
this would
shit.
be state of the nation as in
New
the
shit.
state of the U.S., the nation that we all reside in, fortunately and sometimes unfortunately. So, we already been in this pandemic, you know what I'm saying? And then we have, this horrible murder of George Floyd. You know what I mean? Another unarmed, you know what I'm saying, black man murdered at the hands of the police. Pretty much since
a week prior to the Arbery case.
right,
A week
a
after,
week
I should say.
after
Yeah.
the Ahmaud Arbery murder. I just say murder because I call it what it is.
Facts.
But so it
Lynching.
basically sends that community and the rest of the nation, into outrage. You know what I'm saying? Because we tired of seeing this shit happen.
Yeah.
So, T, where are you at with things right now, man? Like it's
I'm at no justice,
know what I
no
mean?
peace at this point, man.
okay.
For real, and I'm not even a revolutionary type. I'm kind of go with the flow. Y'all tripping. Why is people reacting like this? But at this point, dog, I've even had enough. Following the Ahmaud Arbery case, we had George Floyd. 2 weeks later, we had dude in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? They've been going crazy because of that, as we
Breonna
should.
Taylor as well.
Breonna
All
Taylor.
happened in the midst of this.
And the crazy part is, I can't even look at this. I can't, I haven't seen any of the murders. I don't want to watch nobody get murdered.
It's tough to watch.
I'm hearing from fake outrage on IG to the protest on the news. So at this point, I'm a little fed up, man. We're going to get into, what I think we should do to kind of protest a little bit later. But nah, man, we not going no more. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
everybody stand up.
I do feel you. I'm definitely on them lines, and I use my voice a lot via social media. You know what I mean?
Salute.
But yeah,
Appreciate
I mean it's
that,
time for
brother.
everybody to make a stand. So I understand it. And Folky, since you here from, North Carolina, was it
Yup.
Charlotte?
Yep.
That's
All
gotta
right.
be a little different.
So I really wanted to ask you because I mean, I've been here this whole time in the D. We all been here, so
Right.
I kind of seen like Detroit, they protested, but they kind of kept it peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Things didn't get too crazy. Somebody did get shot, but it wasn't, it wasn't by the police. So
Wow, it was like live.
Yeah,
down there,
yeah,
I
it was
didn't
live,
witness
so-
the shooting, but
yeah,
Yeah.
that was crazy that the newscaster was live
Right,
and actually picked
right.
that up. But and I mean, there's been some other events too, So shout out to anybody that's out here organizing and putting things together. But as far as the pandemic, it's been mixed. You know what I'm saying? You got people that respect this shit. You got people that respect the lockdown. People that don't respect the lockdown. People that still been living life every day like
Well,
they ain't really worried about this COVID shit. So what has life been like in Charlotte?
Well, for the average person in the city is been real slow. Charlotte is one of the it's a newer major city in the world, so they still kind of slow moving when it comes to how times change. Like they move slower than most major cities do. So as far as the pandemic goes, it's been pretty slow. Most people stayed in the house, really. Like, it died down.
Yeah.
When George Floyd got murdered, everything changed. Like it lit like a sense of urgency in everybody. And I think it's like a culmination of the fact that, motherfuckers losing their jobs.
yeah, cabin
And-
fever is real.
Yeah, cabin fever, and the fact that it's more bills and more needs than money coming in at the moment. So I think you mix that in with the fact that they, you know,
We being targeted.
yeah, we being targeted. To put it that way.
Yeah.
You combine those things. I just think it got to a point where it boiled over for everybody. I think at this point, you know, everybody I know has been to at least one protest. You know?
That's what's up.
That's dope, man. Shout out to your people.
Yeah, shout out to them because they really,
no
you
doubt.
know, I know some.
I
Shout
need
out.
to be more active for sure.
Yeah,
So,
like I really, you know, like I said, I tell people all the time I'm active on my socials, just like my brother Kari is here.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time I'm lucky to be around the people I'm around, cause they really, you know, some of them just supported and went to a protest, others organized protests. Like, you know, they get on live just to talk to people so they can vent their frustrations, you know.
So with things opening up, what's the situation with down there? Is everything open? Is it opening soon?
Yeah, we basically back up and moving. Like
Okay.
everything back up.
was it sooner than later for as far as opening up for y'all, or y'all just now getting to it?
Sooner. We was one of the first cities to really get everything back open.
That's so.
You know, it's
Everything's different though, right?
yeah. Everything's different. It's more so the cities with the better economies, they gonna open sooner because they got more to lose. You know,
Right.
Detroit can open a little slower.
gotta
You
get
know,
that bread.
yeah, you know. Because they gonna be in debt. We gonna be in debt here either way.
Regardless.
You know what I'm saying? But
Regardless.
Charlotte been up. Charlotte
You know
been
what
up
I've been
for years.
noticing too, as far as the reopenings,
it.
a lot of Republican states have been reopening.
That goes
a
to
lot
what he's
more
saying.
quicker.
Yeah.
You
'Cause
know,
Gotta get that money.
Go check
Gotta
the states and check the states' economies. Most of the Republican states is opening quick. They got more to lose. They was bringing in more money.
Peel back them layers, y'all.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
so not only have people been making statements, taking stands, like you said, your people been part of protests and things like that. A lot of companies have also been basically making statements or picking sides right now, kind of saying where they stand with everything. And
That's the frustrating part. right there.
this is for everybody. I want to know, like, what's y'all feelings on that? You know what I mean? Like, do y'all feel like it's fake love? Do y'all appreciate it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Where we at with it? Like,
Capitalism.
Mm-hmm.
They capitalizing off the situation.
Fake love and capitalism.
fake love and capitalism.
I'm gonna
That's
let
what it
class
is.
break
Hey.
it on down. This is subject right here.
I mean, that's it in a nutshell.
Every last one of them.
So
it take travesty for the big companies to back Black Lives Matter.
right,
And
yeah.
At this point, I'm more frustrated with them doing it. I don't even want you to say nothing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
If
what I
Mitt
mean.
Romney
Yeah.
out there protesting
It's
Black
cap-
Lives Matter, man,
it's-
you know you was the
It's
main
capitalism.
one.
It's capitalism.
It's
Period.
opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying for
Opportunities.
y'all.
I'm glad you said Starbucks, man. That's like they the latest that's been on the chopping block pretty
Tim
much.
Hortons me.
I'm good
Tim
on all of
Hortons
it.
me.
I'm good
right,
on all of
right.
it.
I feel you, bro. I'm trying to be good on all of
We
them
need
too,
to be
man.
buying black
For real.
anyway.
For real, yeah. I'm
period.
with that. I'm with
It's
that.
the time for
You know
that.
what
I'm with that.
I got
Pay that tax.
I'm
The power
basically
was within us.
I'm basically there with y'all with everything. It's a lot of it's real disingenuous, you know. But
But I
kinda
don't think it's
gotta-
necessarily on for everyone.
Of course.
No, I
man,
think it's
no.
genuine. I
It's
think it's
crazy
genuine
'cause
for like Nike.
we
I
had
think
this
it's genuine
conversation
for.
before.
I would say that.
For real.
We had this conversation. No, it was last night, right?
It was
We had
yesterday.
this conversation.
So
about
so like
I
I think Ben and Jerry's made the best statement, but they kind of been on this shit
For a
since.
minute.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I
So,
feel
you know.
that's genuine love. Cadillac recently released a statement. You know what I mean? No, you wasn't fucking with Cadillac statement.
What they say?
I
I
ain't
hear
even-
it.
So
I ain't
Cadillac basically said something along the lines of like, they wouldn't be Cadillac without black people. Not only from their support as far as what they contribute to the company,
on,
but
man.
also
Sweat equity.
the style. You know
Come
what
on,
I'm
bro.
saying? They, black people
Swag
help
the
make
shit out.
Cadillacs
Come on,
cool
bro.
in black communities. So I guess you know what I'm saying.
In all communities.
Yeah,
Well,
in all communities.
let me-
You're right.
In all communities.
Let
bro.
me,
Right.
uh,
I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah.
let me soapbox this one for a second. I ain't gonna take too long. Let me get like a minute or two. So yeah, like I think a lot of the companies' love is disingenuous and all that shit. But at the same time, if it was super disingenuous, they just wouldn't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't.
I mean, they still run the risk of losing some.
It's a
you know what I'm
financial
saying?
gain
Like-
to be made from them standing up.
It is.
is.
Still saying Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, but
now
that,
you have the black support
but
again.
But
And
that's
we
in
the
the
ones that's
but that's in
buying
the
the shit anyway.
but you gotta remember that's in the long run. So you making an investment on that because you gonna take a hit at first. Like ain't nothing strong. The only thing equal to black love is like white hate, bro. And people will pull their resources.
Damn, hold on, say that again.
That's a dope quote.
No,
Say that
the
again.
only thing equal to black love is white hate. Like,
That's a
and
hot take right there.
and that's real shit. And they gon' like a lot of these companies gonna take hits at first, bro. They gonna lose customers they have for years. They gonna lose a lot. They gonna lose investors that they have for years because they gonna have different stances on it. So they taking a risk, putting their neck out on the line for us.
Yeah.
I understand that we frustrated, and I'm frustrated too.
Good point.
I've been frustrated, since I've been born. I was born into it, But we also can't take, we got a chance here. They passing us the ball while we open. We need to play. We need to play with them instead of slapping them in the face for saying something now. Like
You
know,
gotta play the game. You gotta
know,
play the game.
right,
I'm with that.
We can't make the same moves the colonizers made. We gotta move smarter. If they trying to be our allies, let them be our allies.
I'm with that, man. And ally that impressed me was Call of Duty, cause anybody that play Call of Duty know it's hella racist motherfuckers that play that shit.
Yeah.
And they be having hella racist gamer tags, and they be on that bitch saying whatever the fuck they want. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All kind of racist ass shit. So for them to put that shit up, like every time you play the game right now, you got to see Black Lives Matter and what their commitment is to Black Lives Matter. Now, whether they actually, deliver on some shit, that right there in itself is volumes. You know how many little racist white little kids is playing that shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's where the change
And
really
they born
gonna
in
have
it
to
too.
start. Yeah.
That's the problem.
Because a lot of them, I say, like, they might be racist, and don't really realize it. Like, you might be racist by association.
It's learned
you know what I
behavior.
mean? Yeah, it's learned behavior. That's,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So, and shit can be unlearned, goddammit. And
Right.
you can learn a better way.
Right.
So,
Agreed.
beyond companies, making these statements that may or may not be genuine, we also got people making statements, and we got celebrities speaking out, celebrities getting canceled, shit like that. Like, let me see who I got over here, man. Okay, so Virgil took some heat. And y'all privy to the Virgil shit?
Yeah,
I'm not.
the $50 donation.
Oh, from Off-White.
Yeah, Virgil Abloh from Off-White.
Yeah.
So
He
I know who
elaborated
Virgil
on
is.
that,
I
though.
don't know what he said though.
He donated $50, but it was
$50 to
everybody
what?
was supposed to donate $50 to some cause. I can't say exactly what it was.
Yeah.
And he went ahead and did the same thing that everybody else was doing. He said that he donated more outside of that, but he was just responding.
I heard something like that.
And it was
too.
a bad look because they saying like, dog, you rich as hell. Your shoes cost
But-
thousands of dollars.
I'm
But-
gonna tell you
Why
what,
are you giving me
But
50? You
but
feel
that's
me?
his $50 though, and he was willing to part with it for a cause.
You can't watch
so we
nobody
can't
else's pockets.
scrutinize him for
And then-
whatever he donate. It's that man's money.
And
I
then
respect
He
that.
was heavily scrutinized too, and that's the bad part.
I bet you if you go
Can't
look
do
at that donation list, they make that you go find that information. I bet you it was white celebrities on there that donated $50 too. Why would you think the information about Virgil and Virgil alone came out that he only donated $50?
Because he's
No, he posted it. He posted it
brother.
like this
Yeah.
was my contribution.
And then comments go crazy.
So exactly.
and then comments go crazy.
his
So
brother.
it
but
was
look,
outrage.
I'm gonna be real
Talked
though.
about it earlier.
I ain't even mad at Virgil about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm more so mad at the fact that Virgil made the video crying over the resale shop that got destroyed. And he was just like, anybody that was here, if you stole something from this store, when you see these owners, just talking about what the owners have done and contributed to the culture. And the owners of the store, who I've been told are like some, rich white dudes, they made a statement basically saying fuck the store and all that shit. Like, fuck all that shit. So to me, that's what made Virgil look more than
I
the
ain't know nothing about that
$50.
either.
You know what I'm saying? The $50, I didn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was so. I was kind of defending him on the $50 joint. I was just gonna turn around and kill him just on the to
I
be
didn't
real
know
with
about
you.
that.
Like his
Hey man, you got on Off-White. You can't kill
Oh no, I'm keep that nigga.
Hey,
that
we
nigga
keeping
fly,
off white we
right. I was
got.
about to
We
say,
keeping
I'm
off white
keeping
we
that
got.
shit, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
This black Gucci, bro. Like I'm keeping this shit.
I
Like,
might not cop no more shit. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Right now necessarily, but
Like,
shit,
I-
I'm keeping the shit I got.
that shit was mad corny. Him
not a
that video of him talking about this store getting looted. That shit was mad
corny.
corny, bro.
That was
Like,
corny. That shit Trina said. That shit was terrible.
Cancel Trina.
bro. I'm supposed to
How
have.
did you
I don't even feel about cancel culture, but she was basically locking everybody up who protesting and looting. You know what I'm saying?
She
They wild
said-
animals.
Yeah, that's what it was.
You know, they tripping. We ain't raised like that.
Yeah.
Florida
It's
don't
Not
do
very
that.
educated woman.
I think that got a.
Yeah.
I think
that was
you
it
could,
for
you
me.
could kind of expect that from
The crazy,
Bitch, you ain't been hot since '99.
crazy shit.
You know
Crazy shit.
Nan. You know Nan, bruh.
You talking about dude about 5 or 6 best friends, Trina?
Man,
We smooth on Trina over
you
here.
hear me?
You know what the crazy shit is? Before this,
Still
before
got
the-
love for that sister though, but she need to
before-
wait the fuck up.
Man,
They
I was
wanna
just
hit
starting to
that
have a
sister,
little
though,
bit of
but she
love
need to
for.
wait the fuck
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Facts.
Before this
What's
quarantine
going
shit
on?
happened, the crazy shit is,
Hey.
we had a show. We was supposed to have a show with Trina in July, like this, like the stripper fest shit. You know, we was opening for Trina. We was supposed to be backstage with her, but you know, all of that. You know, we was
Man.
building. It was a supposed to be a partnership, and we was working it out with her management. You know, we had just started the
And
negotiation stages, and
And before this, I would have thought that was a
talk, folks.
super
You-
dope idea.
yeah, and you would have, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking like, shit, I made a down payment on her book, and I'm probably gonna have to eat that one, bro. I'm not about to be the nigga talking about come see me and Trina perform live, you know, at the Black Lives Matter stripper fest. I'm not fucking with that, bro.
Don't do it,
You know, and take that.
man.
Yeah, I
So-
just take it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so I don't know. People been tripping, man. People been getting canceled left and right. When it comes to the sports arena, Drew Brees stuck a foot in his mouth
That
and
was
shit
funny to
and
me.
missed the mark.
That was funny.
You know, that was
Some people just don't get it, bro.
yeah. They don't want it. Some people don't want to get it. Some people not trying to get it.
It's
You know,
no way
more
you
so
don't.
that.
It's not that he didn't understand.
Right.
What he felt was more important.
Yeah.
That's what we need to understand. And he
Yeah.
issued an apology and all that, man.
Yeah.
Fuck that, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
You said what you said from the heart. That's what you meant.
Yeah.
You
Just
got
like
backlash,
Starbucks.
and now you
Don't
want to
backpedal.
retract. No, stand on what you say like a man and own it.
Yeah, don't
So,
backpedal.
He about to get Jamie Foxx. Y'all seen Any Given Sunday when his line gave up on him?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh, man.
God, it's about to be so over.
I'm
for
like,
Stand
bro,
on
you
what you
can't,
say, man.
you can't really be
You
trying to
gonna
play
retire after this
football after that. I wouldn't be trying to go to the
you gonna
NFL if I
retire.
was him. He
Yeah,
need
'cause
to.
they gonna-
They
they
need
gonna-
somebody need to come talk to him.
It's
Yeah.
a dub for him, bro. It's a
So-
dub for Drew Brees.
I don't. I ain't mad. I ain't mad at Drew Brees for
ain't
saying
mad at
that.
him.
Like he just white, bro. He
Yeah,
don't know.
he
Like
white.
he don't know.
He
Like
white.
yeah, that's
But
white
He
shit. Like
he
that's
white. but that's why you gotta
But
you gotta
no, he
own
do,
that shit
but bro,
though.
he do know. He
not
do
bro,
know.
no, bro. So to be honest,
That's
so
the thing. They do know.
so no, like bro, for real.
There's no way you can't not know.
Nah, bro, for real. Like, until I moved up out of here and I saw some different shit, cause we got the suburbs and shit, and we get to see the nice shit. We go shop in the suburbs. We come back home and all that shit. But until you actually get in different areas and you see different cultures and realize like, oh shit, this bitch really ain't the same. Like each state is like its own country for real.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
these motherfuckers, like these white motherfuckers that come from these families that make like $300,000 a year and shit like that got everything in the world, they really don't know what this is like. Like they don't
Nah.
understand like this
Nah,
shit
they
could
don't know.
be some third world shit. They think this shit is they think it's a joke, or they think it's extreme cases like how
Yeah.
it's it just like it's a few isolated incidents. They don't understand.
Just like they think it's
gotta-
only a few bad cops.
I gotta,
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta
Like they-
rebut though, because if you ask them same people, would they be willing to trade places and be treated like a so-called black man? They gonna tell you no.
No, yeah,
So
because
they,
they
so
see,
they know there's a difference.
yeah, they know,
They
they
just
know,
choose not to give a fuck, bro.
they know it's, they
Yeah.
know, I know they know
I
it's
don't
a
want to give a
difference,
fuck though. I don't care.
but I don't think they understand.
Just don't.
I don't think they
Yeah.
understand the severity, the like how intense that difference is. Like,
Yeah,
in-
nah, it's too much of a discord right there. Like, you know what I
like
mean?
it's so divided, bro. There's no way they can
But-
go. You know,
It's way to you know, you can't understand, but
They know.
You know
They
what I
just don't
mean?
care, bro.
Yeah.
They
don't know,
don't get me
don't
wrong.
Don't
Don't care what's
happened.
going on in the hood.
Facts.
Don't get me wrong, bro. Don't get it twisted. They don't give a fuck either. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
it's more that they
like,
don't give a fuck.
they don't give a fuck, but they also don't really know to give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I think that's also why.
I understand what you're saying. I think I agree. Like, some people don't know, or you never can really fully understand until you were all the way in them shoes. You know, there's been some athletes that have came out and made positive statements or kind of gone against Drew Brees, like his own teammates. Shit, Brian came out, put him in check, kind of. You know what I mean?
Brian is the best off the court. I love it.
Man, say that again, man.
He's the GOAT.
Say that
He a
again.
beast,
Off
bro.
the court.
He a beast, bro.
Yeah.
That's a hot take at this point. I
Kobe's
ain't
still
gonna
the
lie.
greatest Laker, though.
Boy.
Kobe.
We don't even gotta talk about that yet. You know what I'm
Kobe.
saying? We just. I like you, man. We gonna invite you back.
24,
You know
number
what I'm
8.
saying? We gonna invite you back to the show, man. You know what I'm
August
saying?
24th.
Yeah.
You here.
Right.
All right, so and you said, and even Steven Jackson, who now, which that was crazy as
I
hell to
love
me.
Stack, bro.
Me too.
Yeah,
that was
I
crazy
love
how.
Stack, bro.
Yeah.
The first thing I thought when I seen George Floyd was like,
Same
damn,
thing.
he looked like
I
looked
said
just
the
like
same
fucking
thing,
That's
bro.
ironic as
Jackson,
fuck.
dog.
I said the same thing.
People are meant to do things, dog.
Wow,
It was
how
meant for
crazy
him,
was that?
For all this to happen,
It
for him
was.
to have a voice.
It
you
was.
know,
That
and
was
it's
so
all ties
crazy.
together some
It
kind of
was.
crazy
That
way.
was so
and
crazy.
a beautiful thing is, the beautiful thing about it, this shit from Steven Jackson so genuine, bro. Like,
Man, what?
he was on this
real.
shit when his voice was super small, bro. He stood
Stood tall.
tall. He defended players. He said
Salute
what was
Stack,
right.
bro.
Man,
you
shout
know
out
what
to
I'm saying?
Steven Jackson, man. Let's give him his
Salute
flowers
Stack,
while
bro.
he's
Yeah,
while
like
he's
that,
still here,
bro.
man.
Anything. That's what his resume gonna read
I
at the
think-
end of the day.
Hey, man, shout out to Stat.
I think shit like that should be considered for Hall of Fame. To be honest with you, bro. Like, I
It's
think
a whole new Hall of Fame.
Ma-
That's
or
tough.
maybe
That's a whole
maybe
new
like,
Hall of Fame.
maybe like
It
a
gotta go.
humanitarian Hall
That's
of
a
Fame.
BET
Okay.
award.
You know
Okay.
what I'm
That's a
saying?
BET
Well, see
award.
that? Well, see that?
The Malice in the Palace. That man is not going into the
No, bro, cause he punched
Hey,
that
what'd you
mother-
say?
Man,
What'd you say? What'd you say? The malice in the palace.
That's
Detroit niggas
Bro,
don't even love Steven
bro,
Jackson right now.
That
We
motherfucker
forgive you,
punched
Stack.
that.
We forgive you for that, bro. The city
We
forgive
did.
you.
Bro, that
The
motherfucker.
city forgive
Hey,
you for that.
Hey,
He only
The
knocked
white-
out some white
the
motherfuckers.
white
so-
people-
Oh, we applaud you for that, Stack.
Bro, that motherfucker punched that white boy, bro. I was so scared, bro, when I saw the news clips, bro.
Bro, dog
Yeah,
beer,
that
dog,
was messed
hey,
up.
dog beer went so,
Hey.
bro, his beer went so high, bro.
Hey, so since we already, man, talk about Stack, we talk about Malice in the Palace, man.
And Brian.
Yep.
Kobe.
Let's talk about it, man. Let's get back, man. All right, so it's a lot of shit going on in the world. Basically, is the fucking end of the story.
Right.
Keep your head on the swivel, man.
All the time.
Stay
For sure.
positive, man.
For sure.
Hey, arm
And
yourself.
this could be a positive, it could be a negative, depending on who you ask. If you ask Steven Jackson, he might think it's a negative. But the NBA is slated to return. So the return date is what, July 31st?
July 31st is when they start practicing for it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
July
is it going?
31st.
Is the whole season gonna be in Orlando? Is that what it is?
Yeah, the whole rest
And
of the season.
This and next season.
So break it
Okay.
down, T. Give us the
This
rundown
and
so
next
we know what's going on.
Yeah, so how they working it out is the NBA is slated to return in isolated format out in Orlando. It's gonna be 22 teams, so that means like 8 teams are excluded from this. That was out of
That's
contention for the
definitely
playoffs.
gonna be us. We out of it.
Detroit is done.
We
You
out,
know
out.
what I'm saying? You've seen the last of D Rose. He's
Out,
like
out.
working in the
Right.
Detroit uniform, in my opinion. But
Right.
that's another story. So what they're doing is they're bringing 22 teams back who actually had a shot at the playoffs. They're gonna play for a couple weeks. It's gonna be a playoffs, and that's it, man. Nobody could come in or out. A lot of players are kind of split on their decision and what they are going to do. Are they gonna come out? Are they gonna play?
This your subject, bro.
Nah.
What y'all think, man? I mean,
Talk
y'all
to us.
excited about that? I'm not. I'm gonna let y'all talk, but I'm not really
So they're
feeling
gonna
it.
do this for this season and
So
the rest
next
of the
season they are gonna be back in Orlando, and the season is scheduled to start in December. So training camps are gonna be starting for the teams who aren't playing, while the other teams are playing. You know what I'm saying?
What
So
the
it's gonna be
fuck?
convoluted. It's gonna be real crazy. But all 30 teams ultimately are gonna be in Orlando. But
for
the
this
20
season and next season.
30 teams, yeah, because the training camp starts soon in July for
Wow.
the 8 teams that don't.
That's crazy.
And
bro.
so the NBA season is gonna start 2 months from when it ends. It's gonna end in October, but it's gonna start up again.
So
in
how
December.
long is next season? Like
Next season is gonna be a regular season.
so they're gonna be there for 82 games? That's the plan?
Next season is gonna be a regular, unless they open
No,
the city
that
up, unless we're
sounds
gonna get a
crazy.
vaccine. They haven't said long term plans. But right now the training camp is scheduled to start for the teams who aren't playing at the same time
All right.
as the other teams are playing.
All right. So that's crazy. All right. And so what's the playoff format? Is it 3? Is it best out of 5, best out of 7?
The first series is gonna be the best out of 5. The rest is
Okay.
gonna be the best out of 7.
Okay. That's
Yeah, I
sweet.
mean, it's a play-in for the last 2 teams. So the 9th and 10th slot are going to get a play-in. And I feel that's once again kind of biased because they just want to slip Zion in there.
So tell us the team, bro. Tell us the team.
Zion is the 10th
We
team,
need
but still,
him,
like,
though.
he 5 games away, but somehow that he reaches the criteria for him to be
Hey.
included in his
Hey,
last
and
10
let him
games.
live, man. Let him live.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
You know
about
what
to
I'm saying?
say,
As a
Let him
fan, I want to
King.
see.
Let him live.
Bro, I went all the way to New Orleans to see Zion,
Right,
so
right,
I'm
right.
definitely want to see him play. But I'm like, dog, y'all just making conveniences to keep the stars
I don't
in
think
contention.
Trying to
I
make that
don't think
money
it's
back.
been
Feel
I
me?
don't think it's been this much fan interest in a new player since LeBron, bro. They kind of gotta
Yeah.
He
gotta
is,
roll
dog.
out for him.
He
Agreed.
he lived
Sure.
up to
He's
the
a
hype,
freak,
bro. I went and
yeah.
seen him in person. He was fire.
He
Like,
a
if he-
freak of nature, bro.
If he work on his game, like
Mhm.
the greats do, bro, he gonna be a great, bro. So I understand they gotta get him visible, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
If he get a
Like
legit jump
consistent,
shot,
yeah.
consistent, legit.
He's not
jump
even
shot,
halfway bad right now from there.
That's
So,
what I'm
but like you
saying.
said,
But
if he
get a
improve a
jump
little
shot,
bit,
bro,
Yeah.
he's gonna be unstoppable.
All he needs
his
is
knees
that
though, he got a
mid-
lot of
Alright.
weight. I want to see what it look like right now. You feel me? Like
Alright.
how has he been
Shaq
quarantined?
and LeBron body, bro.
Boy.
Facts. So Tez, I got a question for you, bro.
What's up?
So being a resident hooper right now at this time,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you that.
Low.
Well,
Can this be moved over?
how do you think the players
Stationary?
are gonna adjust back to playing? Like going from some of them maybe like had gyms in their crib,
Mhm.
but maybe they haven't probably been able to like go full, you know what I'm saying,
Work
full
out,
scale
yeah.
basketball shit. You know what I'm saying? So how do you think they're gonna adjust, and do you think we gonna see like a lot of players possibly getting injured, like
I-
just trying to come back?
Like really, hoopers gonna hoop. So the main ones that we looking for to go out there and do their thing, they gonna do it.
Right.
Like LeBron, he never gonna upset you. Like he gonna give his all. He might play like a bitch sometimes, but he still gonna go out there and ball.
For sure.
The main ones that's really like dogs and gonna get out there gonna do it.
But
I
it
can't
might
wait
be
to see
some of them.
Dame.
Might be some of them key role players though.
Yeah,
that, you know what I'm
that's
saying.
gonna fuck it up, but they gonna sit their ass on the bench. Go ahead and sit
Say, you
down.
know what? We running all 48
So
right now.
really, what you saying is we really about to see what niggas is made of
What-
right here.
Yeah, we gonna get back to it like the hunger. Like
Yeah.
you ain't hooped, you ain't did nothing. You're a professional athlete. You still was getting paid.
So let me ask y'all this. I like that. Let me ask y'all this. Do you think whoever win this championship, is this like a tainted championship? Like,
No.
is it
No,
an asterisk?
I think this gonna be the one for
A
real.
ring is a ring.
I
Wow.
want to see.
Hey,
it.
that's-
it depends on
that's
how
a
they
hot
come
take.
Out, though. I think this gonna be
That's
the
a
one.
hot take
This-
right there.
This
Ring
like,
is a ring,
cause
bro.
people be asking me, I don't hoop all my life, but to be honest, that's all it was just hooping. I'm not no technical hooper. I don't remember plays. Give me the ball, let me go hoop. I go hoop all day. That's what we did. Give me the ball to the street lights. Come on, I'll be back then.
Okay.
We might fight.
Hey.
We might do whatever. We gonna share two. We gonna have $5. We gonna get the $2 pizza.
That's
some
what's about to
juice,
come
some
into
chips.
play right now, though.
Yeah.
With this, with no fans, that's what's about to come into play
So
right
now
now.
you
Throw the
just
ball
hooping.
out there.
You just
Yeah.
hooping.
Let's hoop. Forget the plays.
Can I pose
Ain't
a
no
question?
fans
I
here.
know
I'm
y'all
not
asked a
showing out for
question.
nobody.
Can I pose a question?
Go ahead.
Talk to me.
Do y'all think the fanfare not being present going like hurt the game a little bit?
No.
It's gonna bring
Somewhat.
out that aspect of it.
It's
To
gonna-
me, it's gonna bring
You
out
think
more
so?
play of a playground. You know what I'm saying?
I think
Yeah.
it's gonna see who can really play and who
It's-
feed off
it's
that
gonna-
energy
It's gonna
the
bring
most.
out the
you know?
dog. It's me and
Yeah,
you in here.
absolutely.
Ain't nobody else
Absolutely.
watching.
Absolutely.
What's up?
I think
This
because
people had the strongest battles in practice.
Right.
Yeah.
I done fought a couple of my teammates,
Facts.
and we'll do it
God.
again. I don't care how
That's
big
what all
you
the
is.
fights happen.
all
Yo,
that.
I
your
could
teammate.
attest
In
to that one.
practice.
that's the thing, bro. This such a unique situation.
Right.
Back to your back to that original question. We ain't really get a chance to answer it. No, I don't think it was necessary to bring the season back. I think it was unnecessary.
I do, man.
But with that being said, I'm excited that it's back because I fucking love that NBA, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so
I'm gonna watch, but that's the problem though. Is diverting our attention from what's going on.
It is, bro. But
We on the fence right now. We ride with Revolution. You know what I'm saying? But
So,
as soon as LeBron get to dunking on somebody, we like.
Elaborate on that though,
tomorrow,
T.
the game-o.
Elaborate
Facts.
on that a little bit though,
You know what I'm
T.
saying?
Elaborate because
I got a rebuttal for that, but I'm gonna wait. I want to hear you elaborate real quick. But I got a rebuttal for that one.
Yeah, go ahead.
So for me, I'm totally out. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna kind of talk a little bit more about it, but it's other things we could do right now, man. The season is a little rushed. We trying to scramble right now to get the season started. People are questioning if they could be there for like Fresh said, like a whole 82 season from now until next year. It's too rushed. For me, I feel like it's gonna be an asterisk on this champion anyway. Y'all say y'all think otherwise. A ring is a ring. I respect that. But at the end of the day, man, we need to put our efforts and attention into something else. I'm all for it. If we want to have like a celebrity game or an all-star game right now, give all the money to Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? Have a charity contest or something like that. Cool, let's do that. But I don't want to see, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Hey, LeBron, I'm on the fence right now because I'm not iffy. I'm not the revolutionary all-day type. I love basketball. That's why we started this podcast. If LeBron on a good game 7 on, or it's the Black Lives Matter project, I might watch the game from the crib. You know what I'm saying? I support y'all. I'm gonna send some dollars, but I love basketball.
Yeah, for sure.
You smoke weed, right?
All day, every day.
Why you smoke weed?
Cause it's an elevated feeling. I feel like it elevates things for me.
So, what you think the NBA do for you and for a whole bunch of other people?
It's also a distraction for other people. For me, a purist of a basketball, I love it because that's my form of entertainment. I don't like TV shows or Friends or you know what I'm saying.
Would you say
I want to see the game.
Right. So your shit's even more pure than most people.
Absolutely.
Pure like that weed, right? Like you don't say that weed distracts you. You smoke weed, but you also fighting the fight, right?
No, but weed is an elevation for me. Basketball is an elevation. That's my form of release. That's my entertainment. That's how I relax. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking to basketball for me to be enhanced.
So the weed don't help you relax too? The weed don't help you
Of course.
So
of course.
I would say it's like this.
Okay.
I'm new to this weed smoking shit, by the way, too. This shit is amazing. Y'all niggas should have told me about this shit in high school, bro.
That's what I was
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
it did just
I
came
wouldn't
out.
have been trying to flip this shit. I wouldn't have been trying to flip that shit if I knew it hit like that, bro. This shit is crazy.
Bro,
but
as soon as you said weed, that edible was like, hello. Dog, that bitch is here.
But
Okay.
the same way.
Mm-hmm.
The same way we smoke and we can continue to accomplish our goals and elevate our title as black men, the same way we can watch NBA games and elevate our status as black men.
Okay, I got it now. Hot take.
Look at you.
I got
boy.
it. It came full circle.
Look at him, look
Okay.
at him.
I was wondering where you was gonna bring it home, but you brought it all the way home.
Okay.
Fuck with you.
That's
Any other opinions on the table before we switch to another topic?
Nah, it's all good.
All right. Everybody kind of feel the same because, like I said, so I posed to that same question: the game 7 of the finals, or we got the Black Lives Rally. You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
But is
blackout.
that
We
is
ain't
that?
buying nothing.
But let me ask
we ain't
you
even supposed
this.
to watch the game.
Let me
How
ask
about
you
that?
this.
Let's pose that
Let me
question.
ask you this. So was that? Would you have felt like that if Steven Jackson didn't say what he said?
I felt that like that before.
So you already was anti.
Yeah. Because
But
Kyrie kind
basketball.
of put that battery in my back, to be honest with
Okay.
you. Kyrie had a
so
very
Kyrie had
pointed
a
stance.
statement. Well, we know Steven Jackson made a
Yeah,
statement.
and Steven Jackson was kind of talking or piggybacking off what Kyrie said and why it was an outlash, and people was mad at him for.
So what did Kyrie say?
He basically was on a call with the NBA PA, and they were discussing the start of the season, and he posed to everybody like, I don't want to do this. I don't think this is right. We need to divert our attention to Black Lives Matter. We got too big of an opportunity right now to go back to playing basketball.
Okay.
People are feeling like, their lives are at risk because of the pandemic.
I mean, they could
and
force
we
some
got a
crazy
bigger
shit.
opportunity.
I ain't gonna lie.
So-
They could force some crazy shit, man. If they don't play. But it's really gonna be probably laying in the balance for Bron. What's more important, Bron? You want a shot at that chip or
No, Brown want to win that chip.
But see, I look at
Clippers
it
win
like
anyway.
I look at it like
so you got the Clips.
I look at it
Ooh,
like
that's gonna hurt his
this.
feelings. He stand on that side and he lose.
Damn.
Clippers.
So
So-
everybody play. Who y'all got?
Everybody,
I got the Clippers.
Who you got, Tez?
Man, I don't know, man. I ain't got no favorite.
Pick a side, pick a side.
See, it
was
ain't
the
enough
Warriors,
dogs.
man.
It ain't
Like
enough dogs in the
serious
room for that
yeah.
nigga, dog.
I don't know, man. I just want to see it.
Clippers.
I got
LeBron.
I got the Lakers, but I think the Clippers will take it. They can't match up with the Clippers for whatever
Make up
reason.
your
bro.
mind, B.
Nah, I want the Lakers to win, but I'm
Okay.
Clippers.
Clippers. All right.
Go and be the contrarian. Pick the Lakers.
Yeah, I'll take the Lakers.
You going to the east side?
Nah, I'll take the Lakers.
You saying the Lakers gonna do it?
I mean, I shout out to the Bucks too, but
LeBron been
Oh,
sitting
yeah,
down
see,
for 2
nah,
months.
the
Them niggas gonna get
the Bucks are
activated.
problem.
I'm gonna go.
Something else over there.
I'm gonna go down with the Lake Show, man. I'm gonna go
The
down
Bucks
with the
a
Lake
problem,
Show,
though,
dog.
Yeah, they're
I'm gonna go down with the Lake Show. I acknowledge the Bucks and I acknowledge the Clippers.
Yeah, I
dog.
decided there after
You think
this.
So-
Philly gonna be something?
But
They
that
need
like
something over
I
there,
guess we
They do.
riding in the same. I guess we riding in the
so?
same ship, bro. I
They
guess.
need a Steven Jackson or somebody over there.
You think they should break up Joel and
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think they should.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think they should.
Nah,
That
man.
shit ain't gonna. That's just.
Man.
Yeah, he
Joker,
look like
yeah,
Porzingis
Joker,
right
yeah,
now.
he
He's
do.
slim as
He do.
hell.
Ben,
For real.
he
Yeah,
gotta learn how to
he's
shoot.
small as
Jokic
fuck,
like
bro.
that.
That nigga was fat.
It don't matter how
He
years.
was
buff
fat.
Ben Simmons
Everything.
get.
It was fat.
Ben Simmons
So-
gotta learn how to
He
shoot.
All
bro.
pandemic
He do.
jump shots.
He do.
He had
Right,
perfect
right,
opportunity.
right.
If you ain't come out here a
If
better
you
shooter,
don't come
bro.
back,
He
can't
got
You
shoot.
ain't come out
He got
here a
bucks.
better
He got
Quit
bucks,
the
so he
NBA,
can be
bro.
slamming that
Clean
bitch on
gutters.
niggas.
I
He just gonna do the Bron.
I can't imagine that Ben Simmons is gonna spend the next 10 years in the NBA not having a jump shot. I'm pretty sure he's working. I'm sure he's working.
He
on a
need
jump
one,
shot.
bro. If he get one, he gonna be a problem.
Nah, man, I don't know, bro.
Hopefully.
He should have been
can't
shooting
stop
that
him
bitch
going
by
to the
now.
line.
He ain't even shooting that bitch. That's
Nah,
the
he's
problem.
still not shooting that bitch.
Even
like,
Jason Kidd developed a jump shot.
yeah.
So is it any?
Nasty.
Is it any
You
sleeper?
know,
Was it
led the league in threes.
any sleepers?
Any sleeper picks?
in this situation,
Hell yeah.
in this situation, Heat. I go with the Heat, bro.
Hell
Taking the Heat.
nah.
I
Taking
go
the
with
Heat
Philly
in a
over the
sleeper
Heat.
situation,
They got
bro.
too high of a hill to
man.
climb.
I go with
That's
Philly
a
over
that's
the
a
Heat.
high, bro.
Okay.
We don't
That's
really
respect.
know.
I
go
got
with
one
Philly.
for you.
I got a
like
question
the
for you.
Bucks.
Are they?
Jazz.
Boston and the
Boston.
Rockets
Gotta
for
go
me.
Boston.
Boston
The Rockets
definitely out there.
never,
They about to
bro.
run
Rockets
through
never.
squad.
The
The
Rockets
Rockets, but
never.
look, this is why because the format. You
Bro.
got to think about this. Ain't the regular 7-game series as far as the first
Yeah, you
round,
right.
and
Yeah,
it's
you
more
right.
condensed. Russell and Harden
They
get
gonna
hot.
run it up.
That
They
too.
gonna run it up.
Dog,
Yeah,
They
you
gonna
right.
run it
they
up.
get hot at the same
They
time.
gonna run
But
it up.
that's
I
why.
don't know.
It's
They
only,
gonna-
it's only gonna last 1 month, but that's all they need.
Hey, he
Yeah,
got
they
a point,
gonna
bro.
step on each other's toes a little too
And you
much,
know
I
the
think,
point.
man.
That's what I'm saying,
Russell,
bro. With
he
the
coming back with
with-
vengeance. That's it.
Russell was born with a
That's
vengeance,
a
man.
dog.
He is
Shit.
vengeance.
Right, Russell
Dame
is
a dog, too.
vengeance.
Russell still been playing games.
All vengeance all the
Dame a dog,
time.
too.
nigga.
but that's why.
I rock
But they
with
got to
Dame.
deal with a
Dame,
healthy
true.
Patrick Beverly
Yeah.
playing defense.
Dame
What they
is-
gonna do with that?
Hey, Dame is somebody who said
Fresh.
they ain't had
I'm
no
talking about fresh
gym at
though.
they
You know he a
crib.
dog.
He had the bicycle with a picture.
You would be surprised, right?
Yeah.
He was like, I ain't been doing no basketball activity. I just been working out, but I don't really got no gym at the crib. He got like an outside rim.
Who?
Oh,
Dang.
yeah, that's a dog.
Right.
Outside,
He a beast,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
That's a dog.
He from the
Yeah.
turf, as they say out there.
Yeah.
you know?
Playing
He
Dame
from
Dollar in the
turf.
background
Yeah,
on the
but that's true.
loudspeakers.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like this shit's so crazy this year, and the structure's so crazy. Like a lot of them teams with them good coaches and them superstar players is old.
Like
They
Dame?
bank on the
Oh,
fact
he
that they
cold,
got
yeah.
7 games to finish a nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They can take this game off, rest,
Yeah.
come back, get this game up.
Couple days off.
Yeah.
Not gonna be
If
like
you got
that.
a bunch of young dogs going at you every game, because some of these is single, like,
Ooh,
bro,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
no way we can.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
right.
confident in no team. So
Yeah.
I think anybody could take it this year.
And the Heat.
So-
And that's
all
why
young,
it's the
bro.
asterisk. For
Who
me.
was your sleeper?
That ain't the regular format. I said Boston and Houston.
Boston,
Boston,
crazy
Houston,
too.
yeah.
Boston
But
and
with,
Houston.
Okay.
Boston
with
gonna
that
go
point,
But-
Houston looked nasty too, though, with that point he made.
It was so
No, it's
crazy
more
though
of a
that
condensed style.
like y'all said that this championship is gonna be even valued even more because of the format. Cause I'm kind of on that wave too. That's why I said that was a hot take. So it's gonna be interesting to see how it should play out. But so Folky,
Yeah.
you was telling me before you came to the city that we got a lot of sports takes that you don't agree with,
Uh-oh.
and you were saying
Talk to
that
me.
All eyes and mics on, bro.
and so you said but you said you did fuck with us a lot on the music tip, so that was cool too. But so I want to know what's one of your biggest gripes? You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
you
What's one of
already
your
know.
biggest?
Well, we've been talking about this shit since 11th grade, bro.
It gotta be
Like,
Kobe related.
It's definitely not really Kobe. We kind of agree to Kobe where Kobe is in his history. We disagree with LeBron, and
Where's Kobe in history?
to me, to be honest with you, Kobe's 3 all time to me.
Kobe number 2 for me.
Yeah, but that's to me. That's
okay, behind Kareem and Mike.
Technically behind Kareem, but
So it's the
Mike.
LeBron.
Mike and Magic.
Yeah, we're gonna go with the LeBron one today.
It's a LeBron. Okay,
we're
so
gonna give our family.
so what's the
something to-
case then? Is the case that LeBron is better than Kobe, or is the case that LeBron's better than what's better than MJ? Is the GOAT?
I hate that you put asterisks on everything that he do, bro. All his rings, his greatness on the court. Not, I think what we do with LeBron is under-celebrate how important he is to the game and his evolution of the game, and then we fucking over-celebrate this nigga MJ.
So we giving out participation
level.
trophies is what we do. He participated really good for a long time.
But how is that a participation trophy?
Because he didn't get the accolades to receive this. You talking about we need to celebrate him and how he's been a great help to the game, like an ambassador type award. You know what I'm saying? So get at the Bill Russell too, but he ain't the greatest.
No, he elevated the brand just like MJ did. But I'm talking about on the court, like, we got almost 20 years of dominance here. We ain't never seen that shit before. Yeah, the nigga done lost a whole bunch of times in the finals. That do look kind of ugly, but let's be real about a lot of them rings. The only one that I was genuinely disappointed at, that Dallas shit was ridiculous. I was kind of on y'all. I'm like, bro, LeBron, you fooling,
so
bro.
The fact that you just said that, you was like, I don't know. I feel like I put Bron right where he at, man. I feel like I give Bron his just due. So I don't know. I don't put asterisks by nothing he do. Like all his championships, all his awards, his accolades, he earned that shit. You feel me?
Right.
So but I don't put him above Kobe, and I don't put him above MJ. You know what I'm saying? And
He ain't got that killer
Absolutely.
instinct.
and when it really come to
think
my
he
top 5, I honestly don't put him above Magic either. But you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
So for me right now, he's number 2, but he's only reason MJ is not number 1 for me because of the same reason that other people. He is number 1 for me, but not for the same reason that everybody else is. Like,
hot take.
them six championships was mid, bro. Them was mid.
Okay.
The reason to me why he's so great and he the greatest of all time is because I've never seen anybody ever so committed to improving himself, improving his game to the point where nobody could touch him defensively, jump shot wise, athleticism, his IQ to the game.
So how was the championships mid?
Cause he didn't beat nobody for him.
He just made him look like that. You just said he was better than everybody at everything.
Yeah, bro, but them
That
niggas,
wasn't his fault.
And to piggyback on that point, for you,
saying.
Kobe should be right up there too because Kobe showed that same work ethic
That's
and he
what-
produced the championships behind it
that's-
against great competition. He had LeBron and Mike in their prime.
But that's why Kobe number 3 for me. That's why I couldn't. I couldn't. I look at it like this. I compare every player. I think about what a player's career. I think about their accomplishments, and then I think about their defining moments. And
That's a good way to look at it.
And if you don't have all 3 of those, then I automatically exclude you.
Okay.
And then the people that have those, I look at how many times they've done that. I look at the difficulty of the championships. I look at how many times this motherfucker. I watch a motherfucker bring a team back with 10 minutes left in the game. They down by 20 fucking points. Like that type of shit make you great to me because that's some superhuman shit.
So
That's real.
So basically, your stance is LeBron is the second best player of all time behind Jordan?
Yeah.
Okay. So if we talking about player, I'm just not rolling, bro. If we talking about actually playing on the court, I'm not rolling.
Yeah.
Off the court, I give Bron GOAT status off the court above MJ, period. And I don't even got to be
Off the
more
court.
detailed. I'm going to just say
Absolutely,
off the
sure.
court. I'm going to leave it that open. I'll give him that. But on the
Hands
court,
down.
no.
Top 3.
skill level definitely not where Kobe is. Definitely not a dog. Don't have a heart. You know what I'm saying? Fundamental, technically sound. Like, I mean, as a basketball player,
I think Bron's IQ is better than Kobe's.
it might be.
I think his.
It might be.
I
It might
think
be. It might be.
I
It
think
might
Kobe
be.
got the IQ. He choose to go above that because he feel his greatness
No.
is surpassing what's
Then
the best thing to do.
Then that's
It might
arrogance,
be.
you know
Pass
what
to
I
it
mean?
might-
George Parker,
it might
take
be.
the contested jumper.
Bron
You know what I'm saying?
doesn't have the skill of Kobe though.
No.
Period.
LeBron
He
don't-
doesn't have the skill of Kobe.
But
period.
so all right. So I think it's sort of like I guess maybe I just like these type of players. Like, cause my favorite quarterback is Peyton Manning. You
Mine
know,
too.
maybe until my nigga Pat.
Mine too.
Maybe, I think-
No surprise.
You know,
Mine
No
too.
surprise.
You know.
I'm a Tom Brady guy
Yeah, of
myself.
course. That's
you know
what I'm
what
saying.
I'm
I
saying?
already knew. I ain't even have to
No
ask you. I already
surprise.
knew what time it was. To me, mechanically, Tom Brady is more talented than Peyton Manning. I don't think that would be a shock to any.
I think the opposite, low key.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say that.
I don't
was gonna say
think-
the opposite
In
of
that regard.
I don't think the
Them two.
opposite. I can see everything Peyton Manning gonna do when he do it because he thinking about this play so much. Everything he do is with his brain. Tom Brady uses body more, to me, in my personal opinion. If you look at the game, and so I look at
Hot
people
take.
So with LeBron, it's the same shit. It's like, well, I'm bigger than the average player, but I'm not. I'm bigger than Kobe, but I'm not as big as Shaq. So I got to use my body to the best of my ability. I'm not gonna be able to move around how Kobe do, even with my
Who,
athleticism.
LeBron?
Yeah. Well,
He
can't-
could.
He
He
can't,
could.
He can't
He's a
twist his-
hybrid.
He
That's
can't.
why-
He can't contort his waist and twist and turn in the air and get open and make space.
That's because he
like-
work out every day.
Yeah, he
I
can't
mean,
do that.
shit.
He can't
That's
do that.
him
like-
working out every day. You feel me?
Because if he don't, because I understand, like, because if that nigga don't work out, he not just
Basketball
supposed to be
IQ.
skinny.
That's-
that
that's-
basketball
that's-
IQ ain't
that's-
coming into play.
that's-
He building up for football.
Right. That's him working on his physicality almost, and I don't want to make it sound negative, but for the lack of skill, and which I commend him for.
Yeah, but-
He's played the game to the best of his
Right,
ability to a
that's-
T. He's,
but that's what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
real.
is that not is that not
one of
more
the greatest.
impressive? Like, is that like
no, that's not more impressive than Kobe. Like, pattern his game after the greatest ever, and like
Pulled that
almost
shit off.
having it to a T with the championships. Like, I mean,
how is it more impressive that Kobe came up short in what he was trying to do? And
so did LeBron. LeBron came up.
How?
What are
Incredibly
you talking
short.
about?
He
Not
didn't even get
5,
the
not
Magic
6,
status.
not 7, not 8. You don't remember that?
Yeah, he said that,
So
but
he
he
came up
didn't say
short.
that in the beginning of his career. He said that after
That's
he
that's
got
what
to
made
the
it
Heat.
even worse.
And a lot of that shit, and you know, just like I know, y'all niggas is basketball dudes. Y'all know a lot of that is front office politics, just as much as it was.
Nah,
They went 2 for 2. They ain't had no more opportunities. to do it.
LeBron
He
came
left it.
short, but he wants to make it seem like I don't know. He does a lot of other things to compensate and validate. That's why he wants to play so long and be like have the most points and all that shit. Because statistically, he gonna be the greatest of all time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's gonna be the argument. He knows. He's aware of that.
Yeah.
But that don't mean that he a better basketball
But
player than
that's
Kobe
not
Bryant.
at all.
though.
That's
He's not as skilled, bro.
I've never said in this conversation that he was more skilled than Kobe Bryant. I said has a better IQ than Kobe Bryant,
Yeah.
and he understands the game better than Kobe Bryant, and he added more to he added more to his game than Kobe did.
What?
bro.
No.
He added more to his
Kobe
game.
put something on
No
his
way.
game every
put
year.
that, Kobe put that mid
LeBron,
range.
what's
He got a
LeBron
lethal
finishing
ass
move?
mid-range,
LeBron don't
bro.
even got a signature move.
Nah, he don't
LeBron
got
haven't added
because
nothing. He
LeBron
can't make free throws.
because
I ain't
LeBron-
want to have to say that one, bro.
because
It's
LeBron
so obvious, but
every championship he won his ring differently, right? Like, or he
Barely.
played.
he
Played, well, no, not as far as actually winning. Them bitches was ugly all the way through
Damn,
to Game
please.
7 every time. But as far as the way he played the game, like he post game, he was in the post with the Thunder. He was in the post with the Celtics to get to the Thunder.
Yeah.
You know, he attacked and it did everything he could against the Warriors.
LeBron is great. Though.
LeBron is the
LeBron
best
is
role
great.
player ever.
No,
Scottie Pippen
no.
2.0.
All right, bro,
Scottie
I'll roll
Pippen
with that.
2.5, the best complimentary player of all time is what I call LeBron.
yeah.
He gonna compliment you in every way you need him to.
He can
and
do
how's
anything.
that a diss? People would say that's a diss.
But I
He
don't
gonna
think
get the
that. I
best
don't think that's a diss. I think that's accurate.
And I think
that's
to surpass Magic is incredible.
Yeah,
I'm giving
I
you that
think-
over Magic, the best complimentary complimentary player of all
I
time.
think it's incredible that the greatest complimentary player of all time is number 2. I think his rings hold more value than Kobe's. I think his come on, bro.
Whoa.
Who he beat for them rings, bro?
Kobe beat for rings?
Who Kobe beat for them rings?
Who
bro?
did Bron beat for his
Bro,
ring?
Did you see the
He beat
Did you see
Tim
the Sacramento
Duncan.
teams?
Old ass
he
Tim
beat Tim
Duncan.
Duncan.
Old
Teams
ass
would
Tim
have been
Duncan.
legendary.
Let's
Tony
keep it in
Parker.
perspective. All
He
them
beat
niggas
Steph
old.
Curry. He beat Klay Thompson. He beat Kevin Durant. He beat Russell Westbrook and James Harden.
But you naming
Them his
individuals.
rings, bro.
You're not talking about the teams. You're not naming.
I'm
individuals.
talking about them teams, bro. The Warriors and the Spurs, them 2 of the greatest franchises in the history of all sports. Them 2 of the
Warriors win was the Warriors win. You could give them. You know what I'm saying? Even though he had a lot of
Give
shit
them the
working in his
Spurs one
favor.
too.
But the Spurs, no, bro. They wasn't the Spurs for real at that time.
Bro, they came back and mopped the Heat next season, bro. They fucked the Heat up next season.
They should beat them the first time.
They
honestly.
should have because they wasn't playing. They were like,
But I mean,
it's the same.
Is that impressive though?
Bro, but
Like,
what? Okay, so let's go over Kobe rings. I just named the players that he won his rings against.
The
Who Kobe?
Celtics, the Celtics.
That's
big
his.
three
Oh, that's
Celtics?
it. That's why he's
The
number
Celtics.
3.
But he had to go through Sacramento. Them Sacramento teams could have
Yeah,
been
he had to-
dynasty.
He had
without
to
the Lakers
play
did.
all them teams in the West before he even got to the chip,
Bro,
bro.
the
He had the
refer-
toughest
the
comp.
referees-
Everybody you name, and Kobe played them on the way to the chip. Russ, KD, Timmy, everybody who you just named, Kobe beat them to get to the chip, bro.
One time.
Made it look
yeah.
good.
What you mean one time?
One time, bro. His rings came against.
He got
bro,
5 of them.
Bro, he got
Can't do that every year.
bro.
He was actually
playing Bloody Divac, bro. That's like that
No,
was
Kobe-
wild.
Chris
Kobe-
Webber
Kobe-
and Paige Stojakovic and Hito
Chris Webber.
Turkoglu and
All
Doug
right.
Christie and Mike Bibby and Jason Williams.
That team was
It was
cold.
cold.
Bobby Jackson.
All right,
Lawrence Funderburk.
bro.
Kobe,
Who them rings come against,
Kobe
bro?
actually played Timmy in his prime.
Who
you
the
know what
ring-
I'm saying,
who's
to
the
get
ring?
to the chip? What are
Four-
you talking about?
Four
KD
of them,
came in playing against
With
Kobe.
David Robinson.
4 of them
They
5.
was in the league in 2010,
Bro.
2009 when
Bro.
he was winning.
4 of them.
We
5
repping
rings.
for you, 8.
4 of them
bro.
5
You
rings.
is.
Listen, I love Kobe Bryant to
You can't
death,
break it
bro.
down to who they beat in
But-
the championship.
Bro,
for
yes,
the rings,
bro, that's what- yes.
He had to play against
It's
somebody from the East.
difficulty.
The East weak as fuck.
Bro, it's
it ain't Kobe
difficulty
fault.
in this shit, bro. Like
What you
we
talking about?
how
He
can
played
we
all them on the way to the chip.
Bro, how can we not hold that accountable? He
He
played
beat
the
the
Blazers
Celtics
and he
that-
played the Sacramento. The rest of them
Blazers
niggas was
was
scrubs, bro.
Sacramento arrested him.
And then the referees fucking kicked Rasheed Wallace out for reckless eyeballing, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not rolling, bro. I'm not. Like y'all got like, bro.
Hey,
How can we not
hey,
put?
man, that's a different battle for another.
Yeah, we
day,
go.
man.
We gonna come
So,
back for that one, bro.
I'm gonna turn
Kobe,
this shit over to you.
LeBron.
Man.
Kobe, LeBron.
I'm gonna turn this shit over to you, Folky, man. So, you just dropped the project, man. Wolves.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? We listened. We kind of gave it a slight review. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to tell us and tell the Hot Takes fans out there who is Folky Dope and what is the Stereo Academy? You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, my brother. So I'm Folky Dope for those who don't know me. For the listeners that's never heard my music or never seen me before.
You will after this.
Basically, man, I represent. I try to represent inspiration. I try to take the inspiration I get from others and use it to create more inspiration, bro.
That's a hot take.
Thank you. I don't know how many. I got 3 on this episode, bro. High score, bro.
Hey, yeah. Hey,
High score.
you might have a high score.
I try to use my personal experiences, things I've done and things I've seen, to create art. To try to subvert expectations a bit. I think all the greats in
I
any.
would say subvert. Might have to slow that down for him.
All right, so basically,
Say he gonna look that one up. He gonna tell me because I ain't even know where to look it up at.
so basically, what I'm trying to do is not give you what you expect.
I think you do a good job of that too,
For sure.
man. I have to say that.
Thank you. In any medium, if you go back, you go look, do your research. All the greats, they subvert expectations. Throughout their career, they do things. They kind of change their genre. They change, that elevates it.
Yeah.
And
See that.
I think that's important. And I think giving people, just like you said earlier, bro, which brought me to the point I was telling you before, like when I was crafting this, is like I sat and thought like, all right, I'm not just putting out a song. I'm putting out something that I want people to really like. I want people to smoke some weed too. I wanted to make them feel good. I want them to make them feel angry. I want them to make them love their girl more. Yeah,
that's a key word, feel, because a lot of music, a lot of music don't make you feel. You might, you know what I mean, you hear, but you don't necessarily feel. And I fuck with that whole concept for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely a well-crafted project, man, all the way around. Everybody sounds above board and professional, really honing their craft, taking this thing seriously. It seems like something definitely industry standard and above, bro.
Thank you. I
That's how
appreciate
praise
that.
from T, man. He's very critical of the music around here, as you know,
But
from, you know what I'm saying, past shows.
But see, that's the thing, bro. That's why I wanted to come on here and talk to y'all. That's why I'm not afraid to stand in my opinions or my beliefs. Like, as much as I love Kobe, I'm gonna tell you the truth about what I feel, or as much as I love anything, I'm gonna tell you.
Hey,
the
don't
truth
get it
about
twisted, dog. I do have love for LeBron, people. I do have love for LeBron.
I know you do, bro. I know you do on every level. You know what I'm saying?
You know
I'm
what
sure
I'm
you're gonna
saying?
miss him when he retire, but
Off the court.
off.
I'm just playing, no.
Any real
Likewise, though.
basketball fan would though. I don't
Yeah.
understand how you don't just hate LeBron for everything. Like basketball wise, like looking at him, he has his moments where he acts like a pure Kerr.
I'm gonna tell you like this: I don't nobody hate LeBron to not watch him play.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro.
They don't nobody hate him that much.
They did the same shit to Kobe. I did the same shit to Kobe. I was mad as hell when Kobe put out the teams that I like, bro. I love that Blazers team. Fucking referees. But anyway.
It's a killer.
So I got another question for you, man.
Yeah.
How you think? Well, I guess like how has, with you being a musician, a performer, how has the pandemic changed like music, and like how do you think it's gonna change it moving forward? You know what I'm saying? Like everything from the shows, like is it not?
So I give you the broad, and I give you the personal and the broad. So for me personally, which for a lot of the people that I know and I'm close to, this was actually an advantage for us. Mm-hmm. This gave us time to slow down and really put effort into one or two things at a time instead of splitting our attention into 10 different ways. So this pandemic allowed me to produce this project. It allowed me to elevate my profile because I wasn't this popular 5 months ago. This type of shit, it helped me. But now I'm getting to the point where I can do shows that get paid for them, and it's no shows to do. So now I got the same problems that the other industry cats got. So
more money, more problems.
And believe that it's certain things I can't get a game away on how you get there, but you definitely got to put money in to get money back.
Man, take money to make money.
Yeah, like any business, like you gotta treat it like that if you want to get far. Like if you a rapper, if you whoever, you a business, bro. So you gotta invest in that business to get it back out. And nah, I can't run it back for real.
Well, so that mindset kind of reminds me of a question I wanted to ask you about the project. So were you listening to New Jack City? Were you watching this during the pandemic to kind of drop those interludes? It was kind of sprinkled in the album a little bit. Was that there for you as a hustler's mentality, or what was the purpose behind that?
Oh yeah, nah, I wasn't watching no New Jack City at all, bro. To be honest with you, what I was doing was I was sitting there every day, especially when the pandemic first started hitting. I was sitting there, I was watching John Carpenter movies every day. It put me sort of in not in a sad state, but though, like if you ever pay attention to his movies or watch his movies, especially the early ones.
John Carpenter, I'm not familiar with him.
He made the first Halloween, the original Halloween.
Okay.
He made The Thing, Big Trouble in Little China, some shit. You go look up his name, you gonna be like, oh shit, he made some shit. He got some classics. He one of the greats. Like I was telling y'all earlier, I draw inspiration from everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a fan. Like I'm a fan of y'all. Like I draw inspiration.
Appreciate that. Likewise.
I'm a fan of pretty much everything in every area. So if you the greatest bottle maker of all time, I want to figure out how you became the greatest bottle maker of all time and shit.
I respect that.
So I was watching his shit, and it put me in a mood. I'm like, I don't really talk about my old shit no more. I don't talk about growing up in Detroit or you know, dealing with the people I deal with or doing the things that I did, you know, having problems being beefed out with people, you know, almost going to jail, almost getting a gun charge, you know, getting shot at, shit like that. So I'm like, let me go back to that. Let me revisit that now that I'm older, and I can speak about it in a different light.
And the statute of limitations kind of work.
Oh,
right. I was just about to say
in a very statute of limitation that happened back in 2005 type of way. That type of way.
Well, it definitely made for a great project, man. So definitely fucking with it. And shout your shit out, man. Tell them where.
Yeah. So Raised by Wolves is on everything, bro. You can find it. I prefer if you go listen on Apple Music or Spotify because I get the most bread from there. But
all day, every day. It's been on repeat.
Apple Music and Spotify. Let's get it.
Sure. But wherever, you know, all places.
Wherever, man. It's out there. Just find it.
Yeah.
Favorite bar from there or favorite line before you start fresh? Not alive because you breathing.
Yeah.
Gravitated towards it, man. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real.
You gotta live out here, y'all.
No doubt. No doubt. That's a good one, man.
Especially in this
what's
thing.
going on.
Shit, man. So one last thing I did want to ask you though, on the music wise. So Tekashi. So Tekashi 6ix9ine.
We gonna finish on this shit, dog. All right, what?
He's
Full circle me.
yeah. So I mean, he's
Pause.
no.
Pause on that full circle.
I'm gonna make it make sense. So he's out now. He's getting money. You know what I'm saying? He's making music. This guy right here predicted this shit was gonna happen. Like he said this motherfucker was gonna get out and do exactly what he's doing.
Wow.
So I'm just like, that's crazy. I mean, like how do y'all feel about this shit? Like, I mean, obviously nobody's supporting this bullshit, but
Nikki is.
Nikki
That's crazy to me.
and
Ain't her man street certified?
Yeah, supposedly.
What? Where they do that at?
Y'all gotta look at things different though. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas ain't moving. They shows ain't going. It just, that shit the shit that people say that all publicity is good publicity. That's not just a saying, bro. That's real fucking life. You can tell when people do moves that seem out of character. You can tell who hurting. You know what I'm saying? Who need to get something popping
for her.
Yeah. She you know, but she been
is.
but she been erratic for 2 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
I love you, Nikki. If you want to feature, I definitely got you. But
Nah, man.
you
Nah,
want
we
something
can't
else, I
support the
definitely
Nikki
got
feature right now, man. Hold on. Not yet, bro. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold
We
on.
Here, go back to that,
now while
bro.
she's still making songs with 6ix9ine, man.
yeah,
Hold
bro.
on.
Yeah,
Bitch
like
strapped
the.
And what about Akon, dog?
So okay,
Why?
Yeah.
let me
why
break-
would-
Why he not
let's
selling?
go.
Real to
Let's go
me.
back to the Tekashi
Real
thing
to
real
me.
quick. Let's go back to the Tekashi thing real quick.
Yeah,
Talk to
yeah,
me.
we still on it, yeah.
This I said it. I ain't want to bring it back up. That like I was like I told y'all so. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't. It's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Like to me,
crazy.
we don't give the term enough. You know, we don't give it its full shine. Like, but it's more appropriators than just white people. Like it's
Yeah.
more colonizers than just white people, and we need to call that on every level.
sure.
This
I'm with
beyond the code and shit. This beyond that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's beyond not snitching because I don't give a fuck about the motherfuckers talking about he got kidnapped and they fucked his baby mom. The motherfucker used extortion. That motherfucker used money. He cleaned the money. You a gangster.
Yeah.
You put it and okay, hey, y'all not rolling with that. He just came out the hood and he's trying to make a better way for himself. I totally agree. So do what you got to do.
Right.
But so if it was just that, I would be like, okay, maybe I understand what you did. But then you put a hit out on Chief Keef. You all the way in.
Right.
So you
right.
you a gangster, bro. So
You
you
a
a snitch,
gangster.
you a rat.
Yeah,
So
he a rat, man.
so fuck you for that.
He a
but
rat, man. Fuck him for that, man. I ain't fucking with Nicki feature. I ain't fucking with Akon remixing the classic, fucking it up. How you gonna put a snitch on Locked Up, nigga?
Yeah, that's
Y'all see
crazy.
what
How the
Akon-
fuck?
You see what Akon was doing though? How people call him putting him on blast,
Yeah, what you
saying
mean?
he's been bought by the Chinese, and that's who actually gave him the money, gave him billions of dollars to invest in Africa. So
Probably,
Akon
man.
doesn't own Africa, China phones.
It makes sense.
Yeah,
It gets deeper. The plot
make
get deeper
thickens.
than rap.
You got.
I ain't even know
The
nothing.
plot
That's how you
thickens.
gotta do your research.
peel
You gotta
the layers
look at.
back.
You gotta look at shit for what it is, not just what the information that they give you. You gotta find out why
For sure.
why they telling you this.
For sure.
You know?
No doubt.
But
Well, man, that's about to be a wrap, man. So
for sure.
I appreciate y'all coming on, man. Good looking, Tez, Folky. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate the input.
Good looking,
Shout
Cool
out.
Breeze. Shout out to Cool Breeze. Shout out to Dang
Breeze.
Frank. Appreciate y'all.
Shout out to y'all, bro.
Yeah, appreciate the invitation.
No doubt, man.
Thank y'all for
dope.
this. You know, I know short notice. I was telling y'all I was coming into town. I appreciate every accommodation y'all made for us.
You already know.
And I appreciate y'all elevating us. Like this shit elevates our whole race, bro.
No doubt, man.
Oh, man,
And we gonna keep
appreciate this.
keep doing it and continue to do it, man. Go ahead, T.
Nah, I appreciate the listen, man. You
Yo,
see, for
I
sure.
got
Turn
one more
it up.
thing. I got one more thing for you, Tez.
Come on, man. What's up?
Nah. I seen you with the NutriBurst, bro, in bottle in a couple photos, man. Nah,
Right.
I don't know. It might be for you. It might not be for you.
My
I ain't
mama-
worried
my
about that.
mama
I ain't
put me-
worried about. Hey, hold on.
My mama bird. My
Nah,
mama
I ain't
bird.
worried about that part.
Alright,
Only
what's
thing
up?
I want to know is, do the shit work, bro? That's all I want to know.
I feel like you got me back, for real.
Damn.
I feel like you should.
That's a hell of an endorsement from a hooper.
On some real. I want some more.
Look at him
Hey,
rubbing them knees.
and that's a hot
Nigga
take
feeling
off that.
activated. You see him?
For
He
real.
said, "Nigga, we hooping tonight."
Hey, listen. My love man
it's-
from my neighborhood told me the other day I wasn't gonna score 10 points in 20 minutes. Guess how many points I had?
21 out them bitches.
21.
You hear me?
Hey, man, it's vibranium in that shit, man.
Day
Dead.
before, dude, they was out there talking crazy. I had 33 and 21 because I went back twice. I still can do this, man. Anybody wants some, man? Tez is with it, man. Just let me know.
Dope. Why nigga?